What's up, traders? So as promised on my last video, I will do analysis breakdown of AUD USD. So let's get started. First things first, on AUD USD, you can see that the trend is clearly bearish. So we're making lower low, lower high, lower low, and then maybe a lower high here. So yeah, now let's talk about the candle analysis, the last one. So as you can see, this candle, we made a big wick to the downside, so this is a lot of seller exhaustion here. So based on that, you expect the price to go up. So yeah. Now if you go to the monthly resistance support analysis, this one here got rejected by the wick there, so you expect the price to go to the other one there on this zone there. So yeah. So if you want to know how I placed them, this one was based on this push here and this push here, this one. So it's not as important as the one that I did on AUD CAD, but it's still one, and you still have to use it if you want to trade my way. And this one is better than the other one, is stronger. So yeah. So this is for my for the monthly resistance analysis. Now if you go to the Fibonacci, so if we retrace there, first target is the 38.2 and second target will be the 61.8. so the retracement, so you have like the monthly resistance zone here, and as this at the same time it is like a support zone, support resistance like that, and you have a trend line. So the trend line here is based with this touch at the top here, second touch, third touch here. So if we go here, we'll have another touch. So confluence on the 50% Fibonacci is not a pre-RZ level, but it had confluence. So you have a lot of confluence on this zone. So even if we don't go, no, never mind, I said nothing there. So yeah, on the monthly time frame, you expect the price to go to this zone here before dropping. Does it mean that we will go to this price before dropping? No, because there is other time frame before that, after that. So now let's go to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is clearly making lower low and lower high. So lower low, some accumulation here, lower high, lower low, we're making a lower high. So yeah. And then you are sitting on a confluence zone there. So this confluence zone is based on with the 61.8% Fibonacci, so the most important one level of Fibonacci. After that, you have the weekly resistance support there, which is this zone here as well. So each time we try to pass this zone here, we got rejected all the time, and then finally we went back up like that. So yeah. So three confirmation here, 61.8% Fibonacci, weekly resistance support, and then the pink zone. So yeah, so on this time frame here, if you see a signal for sell on the lower time frame, you can sell it, and then you can see wait the price to go down. Does it mean that this zone here will hold? No, because on the monthly time frame, you see that the price can go here. And here you have a lot of confirmation. You have the 78.6% Fibonacci. If I remove the purple zone here. Alright, so you have the 78.6% Fibonacci. On the monthly, you have the monthly resistance support. You have the trend line here. So you have more confirmations on this zone here than this one there. But doesn't mean that this price, like I said, will hold or it will go up. No, it doesn't mean that. So you don't have to predict the market, you have to react to the market. So if you see a sell opportunity on this zone here, you sell. You don't wait the price to go up there. So yeah. So this is for the weekly time frame. After that, if you go to the daily time frame, you can see that we are making a kind of a like bullish structure. So higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high. So yeah, so will the bullish trend on the daily time frame will hold? We don't know yet, because as I said, we may go up to the blue zone above, but if you check, you have a confluence zone in this here. So you have like you have a trend line there. So first touch, second touch, and now it will be the third touch. The Fibonacci here doesn't help much. After that, like you have a bad pattern that complete here. So I don't know if the pattern will complete, but yeah. So finally, there's no. I just like, there's no confluence zone there. Like near this price. But if you see a sell signal on this zone, like you can sell it to go down. Yeah. After that, you go to the 4-hour time frame. It's clearly bullish, and it's still strong. Like AUD CAD wasn't like that strong on this zone. Like AUD CAD wasn't that strong when we reached the monthly zone, but AUD CAD you can see that it is still strong. But we made a candle pattern here, but it is a bit weak because of the wick on the downside there. Yeah, so now if we go to the 1-hour time frame, because there's nothing much to say on the 4-hour time frame, because like there's no much structure, there's no much things there. So let's go to the 1-hour time frame, which is this one is a lot more interesting than the other one on the 4-hour. So first thing first, there's a lot more structure than the 4-hour, so you can see there's a lot of structure there, so it's a lot more interesting. And then you have the trend line here, that channel that started with this touch, this touch, and the other one, and it got respected all the way here. And then we broke this, the trend line, and we're retesting it back. And what we are making as a pattern here, on the end of maybe like the retracement of the weekly time frame, we are making a head and shoulders pattern. And we broke the trend line. So a lot of confirmation in the 1-hour time frame. So let me place that. If we break the green zone there, you can look for a sell here with your stop loss above here, and then you can write it all the way down to the trend line here if you want, to the daily here, or even for the monthly pulse. So yeah. So if you look to the target for on the weekly time frame, first target will be the weekly resistance support. After that, there's not a lot of things like to see. So first target will be maybe the monthly resistance support there, because there's a structure here. You see it better on the daily time frame, but like there's no need to go on the daily time frame for now. A second target will be the weekly resistance support here. Third target will be the 27% Fibonacci, and last target will be the 61.8. So this is all your target. This is like the last, the long-term one. Doesn't mean that we'll go all the way down here. I don't think so, but like maybe, we don't know. Like AUD USD has been like trending down for a lot of time now, especially like this push here was pretty strong, so why not? So it's a possibility that will go down. So look for sell here on the 1-hour time frame. As I said, there's something a lot of interesting there. So if we break the head and shoulders, you can take a trade there if you want to. And yeah, so let's go like the daily time frame. So yeah, the target I spoke about like on the weekly time frame is this one, like the red zone here. So yeah, beside that, I don't think there's more thing to say on AUD USD. You look for a sell on this zone, and if we're still making higher high, but then you can take like buys and like ride it all the way to the other zone there if you want to. But yeah, I think that head and shoulders will break eventually, like in the maybe in the next hour. So if you watch a video before like the head and shoulder break, then lucky for you, because you may enter the trade and then make profits. Or it can do something like that, like there's nothing like 100% sure in the market, so we can make like something like that, break it, and then all like went all the way up here, touch your stop loss, and then we continue. This is like you have like to remember to keep in mind that all the things can happen, and then you only need to put the odds on your favor to be a successful trader, right? So yeah. So if you like the video, make sure to comment what you think about that. Make sure to say, like, comment if you agree with me, comment in the section. If you don't agree with me, like, say, tell me why. And yeah, so comment, subscribe, and like the video. One more thing before I leave. If you're interested in, like, maybe like learning more about like my style of trading, I will post a lot of video here, so you can keep watching the videos. You will learn a lot there on the price action. I'm a price action trader. I'm not an indicator trader or some stuff of like magic things. I'm price action, so pure price action trader. So if you want like to learn more about that, I'm giving currently like I'm not giving, I'm selling like mentorship programs. So my mentorship program is like 40 or 50 hours of private course, like one-on-one. And yeah, so if you want like to speak about that, and if you want to maybe like the mentorship program, then you can come like talk to me on Instagram or even Facebook. So I'll just link my things on the comment section. So yeah, so go catch a lot of pips. Goodbye.